Hello, and welcome back to Giselle Eats. Y'all, it's day 2 of Vlogmas, and I am so excited to have you here. Today, we are making banana nut bread. There are so many different things that you can do with banana nut bread. You can turn them into French toast. You can turn them into a good evening snack with tea or a cup of coffee or a spiked eggnog. But I'm not judging. But what I have here is several bananas, probably 12 bananas, because I do want a good amount, because I do want to eat on this for a couple of days, and this will be perfect with coffee in the morning. So I have 12 really ripe bananas. I'm going to use 3 sticks of softened butter. Make sure that butter is softened, because you'll catch terrible HELL trying to soften it with your mixer. So make sure you use softened butter, and make sure it's butter, and a good butter, not that margarine. Blue Bonnet and Country Crock will not work for this. Get you some butter, okay? You understand? Do you understand? We're gonna get this softened with a half a cup of sugar, and we're gonna use a cup and maybe a quarter cup of brown sugar. We're gonna get that softened with a full tablespoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna do just a couple of splashes of lemon extract. You know, I always say this, I love cinnamon and nutmeg, so you can adjust that ratio to your liking. I am going to put a pinch of salt. The salt is your elevation of this dish. That's going to really send this recipe to the next level. Creaming the bananas and all the other ingredients, we want to make sure that it is smooth and we have gotten majority of all of the banana lumps. You might have to get your spatula and help yourself, push it through the mixer so you could get all of the lumps from the bananas and the brown sugar, but mix it really well. This is very important. Don't worry about overworking it. Banana nut bread is already kind of dense already, so if you do slightly overwork it a little bit, it'll be fine. I don't know if I've ever had a banana nut bread that was light and airy. If you have, put it down in the comment section that you have had a light and airy banana nut bread, but I just feel like it's always dense and very heavy, almost like a fruit cake. What's those things that people give away during the holiday that no one likes? It's a fruit cake, right? going to add in 2 large eggs. These eggs are room temperature, and I'm just going to beat them up into the glass before I add them. If you want to taste for sweetness, you need to taste it before you add these eggs in to see if it's got enough spice, if it's got enough sweetness. Once you add the egg, I don't recommend that you taste it unless you're a risk taker. If you're a risk taker, go right ahead. I am going to slowly add in 1 cup of flour. This is self-rising flour, not all-purpose, self-rising. It already has the baking soda and the baking powder in. So 1 cup slowly. Make sure that it's mixed in very well. Use your spatula to help you get it blended. grandmother would crack all her walnuts, all her pecans by hand. She did not buy any frozen or off the shelf nuts. The only time I remember is as she got older, her hands began to hurt, and sometimes she couldn't do the things that she used to do, and she would go to that bag. I don't know the brand. Rewind back to get the brand, but my great grandmother hand cracked all of her nuts. I remember watching her sit on the sofa with a towel over her lap, in a bowl in her lap as well, and she would hand crack all of her nuts. So it's the modern day, we being lazy, we not hand cracking nuts. Nanny, I'm sorry, but we not hand cracking nuts. I love you so much. So what we gonna do here, and this is another thing, a lot of people will use Pam. I've never seen my great grandmother use Pam making desserts. It was you grease that bunt pan or whatever you were using really well, and you dump some flour in it. I'm not a baker. I am only doing what I saw when I was growing up, and this is what she would do. She would grease it with Crisco extremely well with a piece of paper towel. She wouldn't have no fancy brush. She would grease it really well. She would dump flour in it, and she would just boom, boom. I mean, knock it into the sink until, you know, it was lightly dusted, lightly coated. Google it. I don't know what it does. I know it helps it release, but I'm only doing what I was taught and what I saw growing up. I'm sure there's a technical term. I'm sure Dee is watching this video. Maybe she'll give us, she's a baker, she'll give us some insight in the comment section on why bakers choose this method instead of using spray flour or spray Pam. Is it economical reasons? Is it preference? So we'll have someone in the comment section give us the reason why old school bakers or why people prefer this method of buttering the pan. Now let's get to something a little festive really quick while the banana nut bread is in the oven. Let's fix a stiff eggnog. Now this is not Martha Stewart's recipe. If you want an excellent, a marvelous eggnog recipe that is spiked to the heavens, I mean touching the hem of his garment, I would say Google Martha Stewart's eggnog recipe. But we're not doing that. We need something quick and fast. So we're going to triple up on this shot. We're going to get a very good traditional eggnog. We're going to serve it over ice, and we're going to get some cinnamon sticks, and we're going to enjoy this with our banana nut bread.
When I move.
This part is optional. You do not have to do this. You can do you a nice caramel glaze. I like powdered sugar. The banana nut bread is already sweet. I already put a cup and a quarter of brown sugar in it. It's already sweet, but I would rather have powdered sugar than a caramel glaze. This will turn into fantastic French toast. So I would put the powdered sugar. But look at this, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope this recipe lands on your table and you really, really enjoy it, guys. Decorate it with some beautiful rosemary and some cranberries and slap it right on the table. It's not gonna last long. I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Bye.